is because it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it has to be a family show.
Before the watershed.
Right, so
it's 9 o'clock somewhere.
This is true. Yeah.
I've got one of those clocks that's right twice a day because it's got no batteries in it.
I've watched that does the same thing. It's brilliant.
Anyway, it's wonderful to have you here. We actually spoke to you, Chris, on the phone during lockdown before it started easing up, because you'd done this amazing version of one of your own songs in lockdown with all your singers and your backing singers and everybody all doing it, and then put it all together on video, and we thought it was so cool that we wanted to play it, and then we had a chat with you. So we've never met you till today, so it's great to meet you, Hector.
Nice to meet you too, guys.
It's so cool. And of course you're going to be the last act on for the music festival on the 13th of September as well.
Really looking forward to that.
Well excited.
Hopefully the studio will look a bit better out there by then.
It's still
building work going on at the moment.
We'll move the cement mixer.
If you take a photo of as it is now, and then after we finish,
but it's all coming together, bar and everything like that. So we'll be well soon. We'll have an up and running once everything becomes easier.
Brilliant.
But anyway, tell us a little bit about the refugees, because you did talk to us a little bit about refugees, but tell everybody now.
A few years ago, Hector and I met at a local jam session of all things, and our names were more or less just pulled out the hat, weren't they? So we kind of got lumbered with each other on stage.
The rest is history. And the rest is history, as I said.
The rest is for after 9 o'clock.
And we just got chatting, did a couple more jams, and then we hit upon the idea of sort of starting to write stuff. Because we played a couple of gigs as well, haven't we? And a couple of bikers rallies and what have you. And so we started writing stuff and thought, actually, this isn't half bad. And then we started to get a bit more of a formula for it, so to speak, and ended up getting a band together.
So how did it come about the name?
That was down to Eric, our bass player. He deserves the credit for that one, I think. We were umming and ahhing. I mean, band name is always really difficult to...
Oh, tell me about it,
You know.
It's terrible. It's the most difficult thing, you know.
Right, guys, what do we call ourselves?
Exactly.
We play loads of new and unsigned music from bands all over the world, and we wonder sometimes how they come across some of the names. You know, it's just sort of, that's a really interesting name. How on earth did they choose that name? You know,
it's a bit like the colours when you're going to be in queue and you see the names of the paint.
Yes.
And you're like, who on earth thought about dog breath? and it's a type of green, and you go, all right.
I knew you were going to say green.
So come on, then, how did you get your name?
Eric came up with it, like I said.
What inspired him?
At the time, there was all this talk, pre-Brexit, I think it was, or no deal or whatever. Of people having settled status and all this kind of thing. Like Hector comes from Spain, so we were sort of toying with a couple of ideas, and then Eric just came out with refugees, and we thought, well, it's
punchy,
relevant, and it's still got a bit of an edge.
I mean, Eric's American, I'm Spanish. He's half German.
Are you half German?
Yeah.
So am I. What's your
Excellent.
other half?
You are?
What's your other half?
Oh, British.
Oh, I'll check the other half. So, do you speak German?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. I thought we could have a little conversation.
Actually, the answer to that question was no.
I
know. So we thought that a refugee was pretty appropriate, for all of us, and being such a diverse kind of group.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Why not? Well, I am a refugee at the end of the day here.
Apart from that, a bunch of travelling musicians, it's kind of fairly appropriate.
Yeah, no, that's really cool.
No, it's of all the bands that we've played, and obviously you're here, I think it's one of the nicest names.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah,
it's easy to remember.
Nice, yeah.
Oh yeah. It had to be simple. It had to be
slips off the tongue.
Yeah. It couldn't be like a phrase and things like this. Come on, man. Give me a break.
You're going to play some music for us, aren't you?
We are. We have been thinking of playing something.
Ooh, that'd be really cool. Go on then. What are you going to play for us first?
Well, we thought about playing precisely, when it comes to, we're talking about the refugees, talking about a song about immigration and racism.
Right.
And
very current.
Inspired by true things, and true stories that one reads when you do a little bit of research. And I was inspired by the problems we have in Spain with immigration and refugees and things like this. So we came up with it, and Chris came up with some really good music to it. We're like, wow, yeah, man, that sounds great. So
wait until you hear the words.
What's it called? What's the actual name of the song?
It's called Mama.
Mama.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it then.
Mama, I'm leaving you today. Gonna go to a country that is great and far away. Long, long story to become a man. Oh, yes, I am. Gonna send you gold every day if I can. Mama, I'm gonna walk 10,000 miles. I'm gonna see those pretty places that I dreamt of as a child. Life has been so tiring, long and hard, oh yeah. Lost so many friends with blood on my hands, it's enough. I just came here searching out for more, but it turns out that they've closed most of the doors. Seeking only to live happily. Looks like Mama that is back to slavery. Yeah, come on, baby. That's the way you do it, man. I just came here searching out for more, but it turns out that they've closed most of the doors. Seeking only to live happily. Looks like Mama that is back to slavery. Mama, yeah, they don't want to let me in. Looks like they got a problem with the color of my skin. Feeling lonely, help me if you can. I'm not feeling safe or welcome in this land, oh yeah. Empty-handed, I can't go back this way. I can't face the shame. If it kills me, I think I'm gonna stay. Mama, I'm gonna stay. Wow, thank you.
Fantastic,
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, well done. Excellent. That was really good. So something we always ask everyone, who wrote the lyrics? Who writes the lyrics? You like the
I write the lyrics, yeah.
And then you put the music to it, or which way around does it go?
Well, it works the other way around, actually, but it varies, yeah.
A lot of the time I'll just be noodling away on the guitar. I'll come up with something and I'll play it to Hector, and he'll start humming this melody, just pulling it out of the air more or less. And we'll record it on our phones, and he'll go away, come up with some lyrics.
Cool.
Cool, that's good.
That's cool. And so with the lyrics, I mean, obviously you had an idea with this because of immigration, of people who, coming to this country and so on, and racism, as you said. But what gives you the ideas for the songs? I mean, is it just something that's on in the news, or something that's happening in your life, or?
Well, apart from being a very actual problem, I think obviously I have family that come directly from immigrants, and I am an immigrant. I am someone that is in a foreign country at the moment. And I came across this documentary where I saw, these people, what a long trip they have to do through Africa. in order to make it to Gibraltar and cross to Spain.
Right.
And where loads of them are dying, and when they get there, they live in inhumane condition. But you still get out on the social media the typical, they come and they use all our benefits, and you're like, So it was kind of like, you know what, I like that. The song had that feeling for me, and Chris comes up with the most incredible stuff you can imagine, so it makes it really easy. And obviously the other lads, Mark Black and Eric Blakeney, you know, we get together and we start playing about, and when we come to realise, you know, we're building up on things and bouncing off of each other, and so it's good. We can't wait to finish recording our album and be able to send it to you guys.
So go on.
What?
I was going to say, one of the magic things about bands, which it sounds like your band is when they can, every person sort of adds their bit in it and it creates the whole, rather than somebody just writing all the music and then the band just coming in and playing it. You know, it sounds like you kind of evolve something, which is much.
Yeah, we're getting more songs like that. I mean, up to now, to a point, it's largely been sort of Hector and myself getting the bulk of it.
Right. Yeah.
But then the bass line always changes the song a little bit. It adds something. Mark's drums add something. You know, it's fantastic to watch them watch the songs grow and
they're
evolve.
both accomplished songwriters, but you know themselves, very accomplished.
So we can say, obviously, we've got Hector singing and we've got Chris playing the guitar. So who are the other band members? So
Eric Blakeney, he's our American member. He plays bass, and you should actually Google this guy, and you'll be surprised.
Whereabouts from America is
He's from New York, but he's got a kind of like a Hollywood past to him and things like this.
Really?
Very interesting. He's a very interesting guy. And then we have Mark Black on drums.
Yeah.
I love Mark to bits. He's so funny, he is, and so he does works for in acting and as a drummer as well, and he's a very talented musician
as well.
Very good songwriter, and a lovely bloke to work. They're both lovely to. And when we get together and we play, there's something about this band, the energy in it, and the performance, and you know the delivery that's like, oh my goodness gracious, we've got to do this again.
So, like you said, you got an album coming out. So kind of when are you hoping to have that out by?
Well, the lockdown has slowed things up a little bit. But hopefully we're looking at getting something out by Christmas.
Cool.
You know?
And
it's a lot longer than we anticipated.
Focus.
I'll put it on the top of my Christmas list then.
I think we might be able to send you a copy.
That'd be so cool.
You got a red outfit and like white beard and stuff.
I can arrange it for him.
Our survey said.
So, have you got another song to play for us?
We do. Should we do a bluesy one, a Spanish
I
one?
reckon that's
It's Spanish and Latino is really in at the moment, isn't it?
It is indeed. It's always been in love. What are you on about? That's the way I like it, man. Lonely, man, I'm feeling so lonely. I said lonely, yes, I'm feeling so lonely. Got 1,000 souls around me, yet I'm feeling so lonely. Money, I've got heaps of money. I said money, 1,000 tons of money. Thought it'd make me happy, but I still feel so lonely. Went to see the doctor, wonder what he'd say. Man, I'm feeling down since like a million days. son, you got the blues, there's not much I can do. Open up your heart, you can if you wanted to, yeah, yeah. Come on, man. That's the way we like it, Mr. Walker. Oh. People, you don't have to feel lonely. I said, people, it's not good to be lonely. Oh no. Open up your hearts and you won't feel so lonely. Open up your hearts and you won't feel so lonely, no, no. Open up your hearts and you won't feel so lonely. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
That's brilliant, guys.
I love that one. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, so fantastic. Yeah, so when you come and play on the 13th, are you going to be playing some stuff from your new album?
It will be, yeah. We haven't decided if acoustic or electric would be best yet. I'm thinking acoustic because it's a bit more intimate, the environment out there and what have you.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, given the number of bands that are on, it's going to be a lot quicker.
Yeah, I mean, most apart from yourselves, all the rest are individuals or duets.
Yeah.
So there's maximum of 2. So that's why we asked you to come last, because we thought you'll have more kit and
for sure.
We thought put you on last, and that way we haven't got to worry about.
We can bring more if you like.
You could just keep going until you fall over.
Yeah.
Will the bar be open by then?
I'm just trying to think there. Would it be best to say no? But they might stop early, and if we say yes,
do you think it would actually make any difference?
The trouble is, there's one across the road.
I know.
That's true. Yeah, so people can actually go out there. What's so obviously you've got this album on the go. And at the moment, it's really hard to play gigs. I don't know if any. I've noticed some people are playing outdoors in clubs now.
I've already played outdoors myself.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, are you planning to gig once you can, sort of properly?
As soon as you can. I mean,
we love it. You know. I mean,
desperate. It's like medicine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the air you breathe. You know, I never used to do music back in Spain until I came to England, and I started in 2010, and. I couldn't live without it now. I just couldn't live without it.
It's your life.
It's my life at the moment.
Yeah.
And luckily enough, I've got my other half, which has come with me today because this is my first radio interview in a studio. And luckily enough, she's been a great support. Great.
And that's why he was having trouble with that microphone cover.
No, this is a family show. Behave yourself.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like our teacher telling the naughty boys off it.
I tell you, it'll never be a dull moment when you're around here.
No.
What was that word? What was it?
I think it was.
With an F.
Frandavidofi.
That's the word. That's the word. That was the word. Anyway, I'm loving this anyway. I'm really enjoying this, and I can't wait for the 13th. I'm so looking forward to it. You guys are doing a hell of a job. So
it's been obviously a lot of work involved, and because trying to build the studio up at the same time.
Especially under the circumstances. Yeah.
I mean, we've all been done by now, but
because as soon as we got this, and we just moved in, and then very quickly we went into lockdown.
Oh, I know.
So breaks on it.
It's incredible. It's the timing couldn't have been worse.
It's always the way. But we thought, and part of the reason why I sort of discussed with Raina about doing a music festival is because I've got lots of friends like yourselves who can't play at the moment, and I thought this is an excellent venue. We don't have people inside, we'll have people outside.
Fantastic idea.
But it means that people can perform and stream it, so that means people can watch.
Yeah.
So that was the intent, and we've got 11 fantastic acts.
No, it's a brilliant idea, and I tell you what, we're honoured to have been asked, to be honest.
No, we were honoured that you said yes. Because we thought we wanted one band, obviously, because it's going to be awkward because of changing over with the current situation.
Yeah.
We need one band, and we chose. It was easy, wasn't it? We just said it's got to be the refugees.
Yeah.
If we put them on last, they got time to set up, and then they can play, and they got time to break down afterwards.
Exactly.
So it was the easiest way to do it.
And all being well, if this goes well, next year we don't have the lockdown.
We're going to make it a yearly event.
And of course the studio outside will be seats and that. We will probably make it a 2-day event or 2.5 day event, something like that.
Fantastic.
And people.
If you keep on growing, you're going to have to use Nebworth, aren't you?
That's just down the road.
It's just down the road anyway.
Yeah, you never know.
Woodstock, here we come. Watch your backs, guys.
So have you got one more for us before?
I think we do.
Should we do the Spanish one then?
All right.
See if I remember the lyrics.
We can make them up, nobody will know.
yeah, I've covered that.
Unless, of course, you're Spanish and you normally
He normally does, yeah. Makes it up as he goes along.
Hace ya un tiempo que no puedo navegar. Quiero que me grites, no que entera naufragar. Desde que te fuiste y te sé el rumbo perder, me siento muy solo y no sé qué hacer. Te quiero, no te vayas por favor, que sin ti no puedo. Es fresco el recuerdo de las nubes caminar, buscando arcoíris, unicornios y demás, vagando en el tiempo y el futuro imaginar. Sin ti a mi lado no puedo pensar. Te quiero, no te vayas por favor, que sin ti me muero. Si juntamos guerra con amor, el final siempre es lo peor. No solo tú y yo sufrimos, también los que están alrededor. Pero yo te quiero, no te vayas por favor, que sin ti no puedo. Ahora te tengo otra vez aquí a mi lado. Quiero que medites, no olvidarnos del pasado. La guerra desgasta y tenemos que pensar que esta locura tiene que acabar. Pero yo te quiero, no te vayas por favor, que sin ti me muero, que nuestro mundo sea mejor. Te quiero, no te vayas por favor, y es que yo te quiero. Ole, vámonos ya.
I want to be in Spain now.
So does he.
Good, yeah, me too, actually.
So for those of us that aren't Spanish speaking, tell us a little bit about what you were singing. I understood por favor. Please, isn't it?
It's a story of love, and it's a story of getting on, and and how mixing war and love together doesn't work. It affects everyone around you, and it really does affect everyone around you.
It does, yeah.
And I was going not directly, on me. It wasn't a problem, but I was going through this situation where it was there clearly happening, and it occurred to me to write a song and to dedicate it to this person. And when Chris sent this song out the first time, the first thing that came to mind when I heard it, and I told him, I said, Chris, do you mind if I write something in Spanish for it? He went, no man, by all means, go ahead.
Yeah.
So I was so flabbergasted by the guitar that I came up with this tune, and I dedicated it to this person, and I sent it to her. Look, this is for you. Listen a little bit. And it turned out a pretty nice song, actually. I really liked it
she's
very
Portuguese, so she didn't understand it.
That's right. It's a translation.
He's a funny guy.
No, that was actually beautiful. It was really beautiful.
It was
That one,
nice.
yeah. Well, not that the other one wasn't, but that one was just. It was
Thank
just
you. You know what? I'm very nervous. I don't know how many gigs I've done in my life, and I'm super nervous today.
You're not the only
They
one.
all say that.
It's so
Do they?
funny.
Yeah.
I have friends who are performers on stage, and they come into the studio and they're wrecked.
Nervous
They
wreck,
lose their words, everything like that. It's like you rehearse and you stand in front of thousands of people, and it's not.
Do you know, I got even a little bit of a shake.
And then afterwards,
Well, until you said that, no one knew. So.
We do it now, though.
they thought it was a natural nervous twitch.
That's more ammunition for later.
But most people, once they've done it once, most people actually said they enjoyed it, and they would like to do it
I'm
again.
loving this.
I'm loving it. Absolutely. And you guys are great. So much fun, and
Thank
you
you.
make a
Life's
great
too
couple
old
as
or too
well.
short.
Yeah.
It's ideal.
Well, we're going to have to get on with the rest of the show, so we're going to have to say goodbye
We're
to you,
gonna
I'm
kick
afraid.
her out, unfortunately.
Yeah, because we've got someone else coming to play live today.
Fantastic,
Who's a street performer
fantastic.
up in Letchworth. So,
Oh, brilliant,
it's
brilliant.
exciting as well.
We'll wish him the best of luck.
Yeah, and this was always the plan with the show. Well, we always had live people in, haven't we? But we
Yeah.
were hopefully
Yeah, dead
once
people don't-
Dead people.
Sorry. He's not answering, Trev. He's not answering.
Get the electrodes.
Get the electrodes out. Clear.
That's right, yeah. Charging.
People playing live. I mean, we have hard guests all the time. But people playing live.
Can you
We
imagine how our
take.
relationship
Are you alive? Are you alive?
Right, yeah. I'm sensible.
I don't think so. But it's been great having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so
You're
joining
much.
most
us.
welcome.
It's
Thank
been
you.
It's
Thank
been a
you
real
so
pleasure and an
much.
honour to have you in here.
Same
Oh
here.
man, thank
Do
you.
do
Same,
like Michael
likewise.
Jackson? Are you Michael Jackson
Do you like
fans?
Jackson?
Yeah,
Jacko?
absolutely.
Or are you more Casey and the Sunshine Band? Or
Well, that's more your thing, isn't it?
Well, no, I'm more a Stevie Wonder kind of guy. I like Stevie Wonder a lot.
Yeah, I haven't got any Stevie Wonder on here today, but we got Michael Jackson, Black or White.
That'll do.
It's an
That'll
oldie
do.
one, isn't it?
Yeah. Slash plays guitar on that, so I'm happy.
Okay. So thank you again ever so much.
Thanks ever again.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you very
It's been a
much.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Hope to
take
see you
care.
soon. Bye.
Cheers.